I just saw this video posted to Reddit, and it seemed worthy of making a post about it, and I think it kind of speaks for itself. So this is some new panda footage. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I honestly didn't even watch the video all the way through. I'm seeing this part for the first time. Wow, majestic. Oh, that foot looked so awkward at the end. It looked like totally flat-footed. Did you see that? The quality's so bad, though. That looks like a boot at the end. Anyways, let's read the comments. Just posting something really quick today. If you don't know, I believe that pandas are fursuits. It's like what school mascots, think of like the mascot suit. That's what a panda suit is. And it always has been. For the smaller pandas, they literally paint other animals up to look like a small panda, like a chow. They they paint up animals. I mean, think of China. They do really horrendous things to animals. So they have no problem painting up small animals to pretend to be a baby panda. But yeah, the big ones, they are people in suits. It's like a mascot suit. And gorillas are the same thing. It's a fursuit. And let's just look at the comments. I think a lot of people know about the panda thing. It's a big, I don't know, it symbol where you'll have like an obvious panda suit come out. You'll be watching a music video and then out of nowhere, like a panda suit comes out. And similar to the fake gorilla suits, in that it's like a meme. Like a lot of people know about this stuff, in my opinion. They know that pandas are people in suits. You just hear way too much. It's not like, at what point does a joke stop being a joke? And it's the truth, right? People always talk about how there's a grain of truth that makes a joke like extra funny is when it's true. I forget that pandas are supposed to be bears like all the time. I don't even know what I'm seeing them as. I can't be like, oh, my brain thinks they are giant opossums. I just simply forget they are bears. Because, yeah, they just read as this other thing. It's like a mascot. It's just that it's been presented to you, it's been packaged to you your entire life in the zoo setting and sold to you as real. But it gives that weird, uncanny vibe to it in the same way that a mascot is not. Like, if you had a bear mascot, it's going to give you different vibes than a real bear. Although I have seen some taxidermy bear suits that are fursuits can be incredible. They can be so good. And maybe that's part of why people have a hard time believing that, oh no, it really is a person in a suit. I think people don't know how good a fursuit can look. Just look at what special effects departments, these are expensive suits. It's not cheap. And that's why a lot of times when you see like the Illuminati members who knew about this stuff, right, they buy like a bad looking gorilla suit, or they buy a really cheesy looking panda suit, because these real suits are super, super expensive. And I have a huge backlog of videos on gorilla suits, chimp suits, orangutan suits, and it's a rich history. I actually know somebody, one of my friends growing up, he would always brag about how, oh, my great grandpa was a gorilla actor back in old Hollywood. It's been going on a long time. That panda is wearing mitts and shoes. It really did look like just straight up shoes at the end. Flat footed. The quality was so bad. So it's kind of hard to say, but it really did look like totally flat bottomed shoes. How sure are we that it's not just a guy in a panda suit? Nah, that's a human in a panda suit. You can't fool me. Just a random fact about pandas is that every panda on Earth is owned by China. How does that work? Oh and yeah, they can't really make babies because they're under contract with China. Like, nah, you're not allowed to make your own panda. If you're in on this joke and you're getting the donation money and they probably make stupid amounts of money with their fake animals. Like donate to the orangutan, donate to the chimpanzee, donate to the panda. They probably make so much. Donate to save a gnarly whale. Can't even imagine the millions of dollars that they've siphoned through these fake animal funds. It's crazy. You can imagine the country is a friend of China if it has pandas. Nothing fabulous, just a fact. Anyways, yeah, when have you ever heard of ownership over animals in that kind of way? That it's because it's not an animal. Those suits, very expensive, tens of thousands of dollars, maybe probably more for some of them. And there's all these weird, I don't know, go try to watch some of my old videos if this is news to you. There's things about when you start to look into Hollywood and their interaction with fursuits, just think about it. Like how many times I've been recently rewatching some Figure It Out. Do you guys remember that Nickelodeon show Figure It Out? There was a Figure It Out Wild style, and they just have this, is it an orangutan? Now I don't even remember because I'm only barely paying attention. They have some sort of monkey suit, either a chimp or an orangutan. I don't remember off the top of my head. Just interacting all over the place, doing things. It's like it's a perfectly trained wild animal just on this show. You know, we have the videos of the orangutan driving the golf cart, using tools. Where do the fursuits end and the real ones begin is just a question to get into in Hollywood. Like, sometimes they'll admit to using suits in things like Gorillas in the Mist. But wait a minute, if when they admit that they're using suits, it looks the exact same as when they don't really tell us out front. And I know that there's this cool old video I did on Groucho Marx talking about fursuits as if it's a real thing, but then he talks later about, oh, it's like owned by this guy. A lot of times the midgets are involved with the smaller suits. Anyways, this has just given me an opportunity to ramble about a topic I maybe haven't talked about a lot recently. Fake animals, fursuits, you know, the deception is earthwide and in everything. What don't these bozos lie about? So, of course, they've been lying about Nat Geo type stuff. And it can't be like, oh, Nat Geo is this perfect thing and never lies. And that was just a big... Oh, a lot of people that even are conspiracy minded don't want to think about that. The fact that Nat Geo stuff might be fake because they have a soft spot in their heart about animals. But when it comes to truth, you can't. That's a bias. You can't be like, no, my fluffy animals. There's no deception on Nat Geo, right? That doesn't make sense. So of course there's some sort of deception, and then they lie big. Just like they lie so big. It's like, it's the animals that have been with you since the start, the biggest ones, the ones that get pitched the most. Those are the ones where there's most likely going to be some sort of deception. The ones that come up out of nowhere, like a narwhal. So many people are like, wait, that's supposed to be like a real animal? Anyways, yeah, I just don't hear enough people talk about this, other than the jokesters themselves, other than the people that already know, that love to comment about, oh, it's a drunk person in a fursuit. Yeah, pandas are not real. They are people in fursuits, and the littler pandas are when Chinese people are painting up small animals like they admit to. Alright, that's it for this video. God bless everyone.